So speaking of monks, before my first ayahuasca experience, plant medicine experience, I actually had the good fortune of meeting the Dalai Lama in close proximity. And it wasn't because of the things that he's saying or he was saying that really moved me. It was his presence. I really felt his compassion for the room. I really felt his compassion for his enemies. Just the generosity that he shared. So I started just weeping. Yeah. So to your point, and that actually started my own path in exploring ways of being and compassion and generosity and emotion. This rich that I've been missing most of my life.
I love that. What you are speaking to is just so powerful. We talk about, we give a lot of lip service to living from the heart, but there's a way to actually do it. And we don't have to compromise on our self-protection. I think a lot of people will get in their heads because they think, I can't be in my heart in this situation where, this is a very important thing. I have to be very analytical and very serious in my disposition and so forth. And can we just relax? Can we just let go? Let go of the need to try to protect ourselves from anything. What are we trying to protect ourselves from? What on earth? And then what you realize is that an open heart actually already has its own protection. It's already protected. It doesn't need the reinforcement of ego behind it to.
Can you say more about that? What do you mean open
Yeah.
heart, his own protection?
Yeah, an open heart it has its own protection. It's not going to be. How often do people really take advantage of someone with an open heart? How often does that really happen? Not as often, I think, as one might think. I actually heard Gary Vee talking about this the other day. He was saying people get this idea that if you're kind and just open, that people are going to take advantage of you. He said, I never experienced that. Never experienced that. And kindness, just operating from a place of open-hearted kindness, it's very disarming for people. And people want to collaborate. They want to be on your team when you're coming at a situation from an open heart. They want to be able to engage with you because it feels good, because they know you're going to be going for a win-win for them, whether they're on your team or whether they're someone that you're considering doing business with and negotiating with. They can feel that you're coming from a genuine place of connection and that you prioritize kindness. You prioritize the noblest of human values, which is warmth and kindness. And yeah, it's very disarming. It's very disarming to people. Now, if I'm coming from this space with my furrowed brow and my analytical mind, and I look sort of distant, you're going to be looking at that energy. You're going to be like, what is he going to be trying to get from me? He's clearly got an agenda here because his energy is held back. He's back in his body. He's holding something. He's stiff. But if I'm just show up and open my rib cage, let my heart breathe, be here with you. Now we can just be together and realize that business does not have to mean being closed off and cold at all. In fact, I think I'm hoping that we outgrow that paradigm of leadership, of thinking that somehow corresponds with strong leadership. I think the strongest leadership comes through kindness and compassion and a genuine desire for everyone to end up in a better place than they started.